I'm live again. I just ran a whole profile. I thought we were recording, and I was running rampant and crazy in the United States because for a country black dude. I got an Alabama white right side of me, my main man.
I went and got a beer.
Yeah, we got me a beer and stuff like that. And I thought we were recording. I said, hey, don't fuck that shit. Go give me a beer too.
I'm running out of fuel is what he said.
You know.
I'm like, we're not recording.
We're not recording. But and I've just been venting and ramping on about how mad I hate the United States. And it's terrible how people that run this country is a shithole, and we're all doomed.
I'm like, we're not recording.
Yeah, we're not recording. Hey, since that's been said, let me show you something.
How do you feel better?
I do.
That's a good thing.
It was a good thing. Hey, I want to show y'all this right here. These are potassium iodine. I'm gonna get it up close to my camera.
There you go. Iodine pills, guys, in case the big one, in case the shizzy hits the fizzy.
The shit hits the fizzy. This will help your family. Attack the thyroid in your neck and stuff like that.
Yep.
So you won't get sick, and you can handle radiation poisoning a whole lot better. Okay.
Under a nuclear attack.
That's better than sucking. Yeah. It's better than have potassium iodine pills. Right. So you know something? Put it in your prepper list. If you don't like it, so be it. If you don't believe in it, that's fine with me. Eat shit. But I'm letting you know, it's a good thing to have. You never know how life gonna treat you.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's all as far as, yeah, I know I was telling my wife about let's get some iodine pills, and she's laughing at me. But she's in the
you
medical
will get
field,
that response, because I said the same thing. You know, my girl, I said to my girl, she looked at me and said, huh? What is that? And and I just rolled back over to the bed.
But that's what they say to do. To get iodine. I have to look at. I have looked at it, but
they was cheap. They was less than. I think they was less than like $12, $15.
Right.
Well, I spend that on beer.
Hell yeah.
I said, why not?
Every night.
Every night. And I'm drinking right now. Look there.
Drinking right now. Anyway, all right. So what else is going on in the?
Stella Artois, 100 motherfuckers.
All right. Do we have anything to talk about for a prepping item?
Outside everything is a prepping item.
True.
So where you want to start at?
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this.
The number one key. Can you tell me what number one key is in prepping? It's a water source.
I was just to say water, but fair enough. But I got this thing I want to say.
Water source is the number one key to everything.
Water is number one key, and I'm gonna give a shout out. Shout out.
Give a shout out.
I giving a shout. I told her I was gonna do it.
H2O.
Got this girl D. Not gonna say her name where I'm working at because I'm gonna I'm on D. What's up, baby? All right, that's it. Had this girl start at work. This nice young professional lady starting at work, and I asked her. I did this. He and I did this today with the guy, a mechanic or yesterday, worked beside. We always ask basic questions. Are you armed? Do you have water? Are you prepared? Do you have a week's worth of rations? And so I asked this young girl beside me. I said, "Are you armed?" And she looked at me. And she was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Wow. So when's the last time you shot?" And she said, "Well, I've not been to the range in about a year, but I do enjoy shooting." And she was raised that way. Well, I'm impressed because, first of all, I don't want to get into her dynamics or anything, but so many people, and she's a lady, a female, so many people that we have talked to where we work at are guys, and they don't have a freaking they don't have a BB gun. They don't have a BB gun. They ain't got a slingshot.
Don't have a wrist rocket.
They don't have a wrist rocket. They don't have a baseball bat. It's like, dude.
So you're right. I agree with you. It's a slingshot, just a little wide device. You put a rock in. David had a sling.
Goodness gracious.
With a stone.
Yeah.
And put a Goliath on the ground.
My boy talking about my Jewish brother. Okay, and then
Black Power.
And then I said, "Hey, do you cook?" And she's like, "She pretty much cooks all the time." And I was just like, "Wow, that's because." And right across her shoulder, I'm watching another colleague who goes out to eat all the time. Not saying she can't cook. Not saying she's not prepared. My point is, I'm speaking to this young lady, and she has her mind straight on her head. You know what I mean? I was like,
I get it.
So when I spoke to my colleague here, I'm like, man, this young girl that we just hired at work, she's got her act together. Because most people, other than her, we can't think of one person that we've ever said that we've met that's come on as a new hire that has their act together, have we? Not one person.
No, not one.
Everybody, even the other guy works beside you. What they say? I'm gonna wait to die.
He said, that's what he said. He's like,
I'll just wait
I'm not
to
going
die.
to fight anything. You know something? He has a son.
He has a son. I'm gonna wait to die. Wow,
It's like,
that's
then if things.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
You
I'm
got a
Dad.
hot dog?
Yeah.
Can of beanie
Dad, what we
weenie?
going to do? Oh, Dad.
We're gonna wait to die,
We're
son.
going to suck this last little bottle of water out of it. That's
You're
it.
gonna get a straw and suck the water out the toilet. What the hell?
You get E. coli.
Oh my God, people.
You know, it's crazy how people, regardless, and listen, the whole thing is that we're making, because I'm a prepper, it doesn't matter. If things don't go bad, you still have the food to sustain you.
You got the matches. You got the
You
lighters.
got the matches. You got the lighter. You can go camping and say, hey,
Yeah,
you can
fine.
teach somebody else. You know something, my daughter's the most beautiful girl in the world, and I love her. She's so smart and educated. You know, she called me up like 2 months ago. She's like, Dad, since you taught me chess, I have taught 7 or 8 family how to play chess. They know how to play chess. And chess is the most beautiful game in the world. You know why? Because it gives you strategy and understanding. It make you think way ahead of what's coming to you in your life. It makes me do it.
I've only played chess a couple of times.
I'm
actually,
country
but,
black, and I love chess.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and I'm way ahead. I'm way ahead of the game right now.
Yeah.
I'm way ahead of the game right now.
Yeah.
So if something did happen,
But you got to think like that, even though,
you have to think like that.
even
But
if you don't know how to
people
play the
hey,
game. Yeah.
Alabama White,
What?
I'm telling you, and I love you. A lot of people don't think we're advanced as we do.
Mm-hmm.
We way ahead of a lot of people.
And
That's
it's
because the
sad.
strategy. It is.
And it's
Yeah,
sad.
it is sad.
And then we get looked at as we're
Yeah,
pariahs.
like
we get
it's like,
looked
hey,
at as like we're weirdos.
weirdo. Hey, creeper man.
You a black weirdo. I'm a white weirdo.
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, we're just trying to prepare in
Prepare.
case something
And it does
bad
nothing doesn't happen. Doesn't matter. I still have the contents in
Yeah.
my hand.
Yeah.
I still have right here in my hand. It doesn't matter. I can still use everything that I'm saved up or prepared way ahead. That's what strategy in a chess game is called.
It's like, you know what I did today? I had to stop by the store real quick to get something. I picked up 2 cans of Beanie Weenies.
I got to stop my girl.
And you may say, wow, 2 cans of Beanie Weenies.
But
you
you
know
never
what,
know.
guys? Hey, and I got one in my van at work, and I got one in my truck. And my point is, that's how I do it. Wherever I go, I pick up a can or 2. And guys, before you know it, you will have you will have 2 years of supplies of canned goods. And then, like you said, he's big on water. Alabama black, country black, big on water. I am, of course, I live on a lake, so I got to have access to clean the water. Alabama, seriously, country black is huge in the water. If you're in the inner city, guys, you cannot, the suburb, if you're not on a lake or a water supply, you cannot
Sustain.
and or rely on the county or city
It's over with.
or water system if something bad happens,
Yeah,
guys.
that's right. Because everything is run off a grid.
Read World War II. Read the Korean War.
Yeah, I mean,
read
just go back
all
in
wars
history.
and what they do. Just read
Everything
history.
shuts down.
Yep.
Once you start dropping bombs,
Yep.
once you start dropping bombs and shutting off power and stuff like that, and EMPs, it's over with.
3 days, 4 days of
3-4 days
no
is the
water.
max. 3-4 days is the max. I'm telling you, and most of y'all crackheads and meth and junkies.
That's
And,
why you put a bullet in a crackhead. That's why you
Yeah.
have ammo. So when you're trying to go to the store to get whatever water is on the shelf or whatever the government
They
says,
can
come
clear
here
it
and
out.
get us. If they
A lot
try to
of
bring
people
in
not-
water trucks, you shoot the crackhead.
Yeah, and 90% of the time, a lot of people not even gonna even think about going to the store. They're gonna be grabbing food and stuff like that. They're not even gonna think about water. Maybe I'm gonna give it 75% when they grab a case of water. Maybe, because their mind's so focused on the main material is food.
And beer.
Yeah, beer and
Gotta
shit
have
like
beer.
that. They not thinking about tissue and water to wipe, to drink, and wipe your fucking ass.
Yeah, tissue and water is major.
And that's a big thing.
Those are A's.
Yeah, and positive.
You got
And
them
that's
A's.
and our department that we run, and the crazy thing about it is, I had one guy. He's like, he said, P. He said, why is the big thing on tissue? We're gonna make it simple. I'm gonna make it real simple, because the simple fact, if you at home, you use the wipe tissue, wipe your ass. But if you got your kids is at school, you at work, your wife is at work. When they go to the bathroom, you're using the company's wipes and wipe your fucking ass. But when things shut down, when they had the COVID thing, tissue went rampant. And that's the reason why. Because now you got 4 kids at home, a wife and a husband.
Yeah, we married. So you use a lot of toilet tissue. Without going into detail, because I think you did that before. But no, obviously water and toilet tissue are major things.
It's number one thing. You know something? You can use a pine cone to wipe your ass.
Talk about this.
No, I'm saying
He got the cone ass. He got the scratchy butt.
The bottom line is you can wipe your ass with anything. The problem line is not getting irritated. But the bottom line is number one key is to survival is water, guys. And hey, I don't know what to say. I've been there, done it, so I'm trying to help you out.
Wiped your ass with a pine cone.
Yeah, and it was terrible.
That was a scratchy experience.
It was scratchy, and it still spilled mud everywhere.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go.
But that's
okay,
another story.
And we're talking about this because what if? All right, so many people. What we're talking about tonight is
survival.
What that and the fact that the government and society is so.
They don't give a shit about you people.
Okay, I'm married to a girl whose sister has a Tesla truck. They were in Gatlinburg the other day. That's where they live, in the area. And so she went up there to spend time on Father's Day. And this lady came up beside him and was giving him the bird. Both of them. And my wife was like, did we cut her off? Or what? It was just an angry liberal bitch that was shooting birds to my sister-in-law and my family. I wasn't there. Because it was in a Tesla, because Tesla's not cool now, right?
Tesla's not cool because it's not green.
What if
it is green?
Well, it's green, but
it's not. It's fucking up the green.
But no, they were just.
That's your people. There's another part of your people.
I know. Hey, not denying it. But my point is, okay. Well, my people, as you want to call them, can get stupid sometimes, just like your people can. Everybody's people can. And my point is, what if? All right, guys, be prepared. What if this crazy lunatic woman follows you to the Walmart, follows you to the we won't go to a gas station unless you want a soda or a beer or something. But follows you to some location, your house or whatever, and then tries to, slings out a freaking hog leg on you, 44, AR-15, because they're crazy. These people, what they like to do is throw rocks and Molotov cocktails at you. That's what they like to do. My point is,
if you get hit in the head with a stone, that's a bad day.
I've been hit in the head with a rock before as a young kid twice, matter of fact.
I hit with a dirt clod.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We talked about that before. Yeah, me too. Anyway, but my point is, here she is, and they're driving. Here they are as a family driving. We're at 1347, and they're getting flicked off. You don't know what's going to happen in society. So our society's divided. We can't even kill a nation, take out a nation, go to war with a nation or whatever, or the War Powers Act, without half of our society telling us how bad we are and what we're telling them is wrong. Our casualty, damn, I'm drunk. Our destructive. I know I'm watching. Our destructive inputs aren't as correct as they say they are. We're so divided. We're so divided as a country. So be prepared for that, because guys, we're fixing to go into some really nice times, I think, as a country. So buy your stock now, or we may get hit with a freaking EMP or something the next 7 days. Russia and China may have.
I'm thinking right now that we're about to be in real dark ages.